Hello, everybody. Welcome. This is episode number 10. Nice round number to be
Number
joining us
10?
on. This is episode number 10 of Roll20 Presents D&D Adventurers League. I am joined, of course, by my lovely adventurers. Welcome back, everybody.
Why, hello, Adam.
It's been a little while since we were able to adventure together.
It has.
It has indeed. I'm very much looking forward to seeing how this whole ghost pirate thing shakes out.
Yeah, it's going to be
Pirate
great, and I'm
ghosts.
sure no one will die.
No one.
Definitely no one. 100%.
No.
Certainly not going to happen.
Zero. Them. They'll die. Ghost pirate death. Yes.
Can you kill a ghost, though? Is that even
I
possible?
mean, can
Yes.
we?
You guys have told me
kill
that it is
ghosts?
possible.
I mean, can you?
I mean,
Maybe.
we know they can be busted, but I don't know if we know they can be killed.
Bustin'
So,
makes me feel so good that I don't care.
that's right. Bustin' does feel good, doesn't it? Let's get caught up on the situation vis-a-vis our characters, because we have adventure ahead, and I want to jump right to it. But so what's been happening? What's happened in the last couple of sessions? Dave, I know your character had a run-in with some goop. There was a cave. Where's everybody at? Let's
Very
try to
scary
remember.
cave.
Let's try to remember what's going on.
We were on a boat.
No. We're on an island
Yep.
with a village full of Tiamat cultists who gave up their souls long ago in service to the moldy-headed dragon god.
I heard that is moldy-headed.
Yeah.
I
Stupid
heard that as-
moldy-headed Tiamat with their moldy heads.
Gosh golly gee. Tiamat.
Gosh.
And so they are being raided by some kind of mysterious spooky ghost ship. Fire on it, or so we assume. And our delightful team of adventurers is hiding in an improvised, like, duck blind little camo thing that we made. We're like waiting so that we can either just watch as the pirates kill the Tiamat cultists or intervene at some timely.
Shh. We're hunting ghost pirates.
I mean, they seemed to think that they were protected by any, like, scary ghosts or anything by
Yeah,
their
by the old lady.
deal with the Tiamat.
Mhm.
I mean, I
But we'll
guess
see how that shakes down.
let's do a show of hands. If you had to choose between being an infernal cultist or being a ghost pirate, which would you be? Ghost pirates, hands up.
Ghost pirate.
Infernal cultists, hands up. Oh, I guess that's why I'm the dungeon master. Cool. Yeah, so that was the thing. Like, I guess you have context now for when the old ladies are like, we keep the fire lit and the town's safe. And yeah, when we last saw our adventurers, as you said, they were hiding in a duck blind. You know what? Not hiding. You were in stealth,
Laying in wait.
laying in wait.
Resting, perhaps?
There. So let me lay down the fictional position here, and you can tell me if you really want to take a short rest. Make a grilled cheese sandwich, have a little nap.
Yeah.
So the town is sort of shrouded in this early evening fog, and you can hear the shouts of the pirate crew, the ship crew, approaching. You can hear them like riling themselves up for battle. There's the crash of the waves. There's the storm overhead, and through the fog, you can see like something. There's something special about the ship, right? Like the ship has these there's glowing lights coming from it, and you figured like it's moments before they arrive, and probably if it's a proper like assault by a naval force, they probably have people like getting into rowboats and rowing up to shore as well. So there's this boat sitting out in the ocean. Now a short rest is an hour long.
I was just trying to help Elf, okay? I'm fine.
I don't need to rest, but maybe some other
Listen,
members of the party.
Listen, if we've learned anything, it's that I'll hopefully be okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, Zahiri's job is to run out in front of us and flail his arms, and the real killing is done by like me and Lane.
Which really
know.
peeves me off because I literally have the worst AC of the entire party. The entire party, I have the worst AC.
I kill people.
We've-
Druid hobos kill people.
We've seen you kill people,
Yeah.
many people.
I'm useful.
But we need to
Thunderwave.
kill as monsters, though, and you've just killed innocent people.
Innocence is relative to alignment.
If you could please refocus your rage towards the targets that need it.
So as combat begins, Saris emits a terrible thunderwave that kills all the players. Fantastic.
Yeah, you just like pull the pin out of a grenade and drop it.
We've had this conversation about discipline before, haven't we? You gotta have trigger discipline on your spells.
Fine. It's fine. I'm going to be the one that saves the day, and you guys are all going to take this back and be like, wow, Sarah, you're really great.
I'm ready for you to save the day. I'll be
Okay.
in this
Okay.
creepy
You'll
hidey.
be the blind. I'll go save the day. It's
Yeah.
fine.
So I guess the sort of question here is, do you want to, because you're not actually in the village, you're still like a little ways away. How long do you want to wait before you move down into the village?
I think we kind of wanted to see stuff, right?
I want to see the fighting start, and then we're gonna like.
Okay,
go.
yeah.
That sounds about right, yeah.
We want to
Sure.
see if fighting starts.
Yeah, maybe they're like.
Maybe they're
for
protected
the
by a giant
meeting.
dragon goddess lady. Who knows?
Yeah, maybe they're pals.
Yeah, no, I would say very quickly it's evident that they're not. You hear shouting. You see several villagers, emerge from their homes, armed with weapons, and they rush down towards the shore. And the sounds of battle are joined. You can hear obviously a lot of human voices shouting, and you also hear the shrill, sort of higher pitched reptilian shrieks of what sound like kobolds to you, as a pack of kobolds engages in the battle as well. Now, the kobolds don't seem to be coming from the village, so they must have come here on the ship. I think pretty quickly you see one of the closest huts to the closest houses to the shore is lit on fire by some assailant, and it looks like battle is joined. What do you want to do?
So how close are we to the village? Do we determine?
I mean, I think at this point, like, you're still a fair distance. You're within sort of sight range, but it's dark and stormy. So, with the storm raging, it's hard to hear anything really except the wind howling, and sight is difficult too because of all the mist and the fog. So just to let you know that during the storm, any kind of perception check that you need to make to see or hear suffers disadvantage. You can't really shout to each other over a distance of more than like 10 or 20 feet. And then ranged attacks beyond normal range suffer disadvantage. So it's wind blowing missile weapons around. I think sharpshooter. You have sharpshooter, right, Dave? You have that feat.
Yeah.
I think that probably mitigates some of it. So I think it just means that you ignore that and you treat missile weapons just like normal as if you didn't have the sharpshooter feat.
Right.
Yeah. But otherwise, yeah, just like chaos and sound and.
Okay, well, if
madness.
stuff is going on, I'm going to turn to everybody and be like, so, do we go? Do we go now? Should I be...
I'm like looking at the rest of the party, and I'm just saying these pirates obviously aren't protected by whatever protection that fire or the goddess Tiamat affords. We should definitely at least get closer so we're ready. Should it seem like they're trying to escape without us getting any information about them? That is our task, correct?
I mean, yeah, like you have a task set before you by the Emerald Enclave to discover the reason for the
Storm.
strange weather. Yeah, what's carrying the storm around. Also, the whole reason you were here isn't to protect this village per se. It's to prevent further attacks, right? Because the next stop along the shore is Flan, and if the pirates attack Flan, and yeah, it's a whole other thing. So.
Okay, so, everyone, if they're fighting in the village, they have to get to shore somehow, right? Do we see boats? Are there
Is the
rowboats?
boat
Yes,
like,
there
on the
yeah
shore?
there are rowboats. Some that you can see from here on the shore, but again, like hard to make out.
If we can make
numbers.
our way down towards the shoreline without causing too much attention, we might be able to get to the boat.
I can cast Pass Without a Trace on us,
There we go.
and we can ski-daddle, as it were.
You want to get onto this pirate boat.
Well, we're supposed to stop it, right?
Yep.
Don't
I would
think-
say skip past the village and let those crones deal with whatever god they have to protect themselves, and let's get to the boat. That is what we're here for, right?
Well, I don't think I was ever under the illusion that we'd be able to take them on by ourselves. This is more of a reconnaissance thing. If you want to try and get onto the boat and find out more, then you're welcome to. But I don't think we risk our lives here. We risk our lives with the Black Fist at our back.
Fair enough.
Them.
Just checking to see what the plan is. You two tend to have the plans. I tend to... Well, not the plans. Anyway, I do the other stuff. So what are we doing then?
I say we sneak past the strange yelling in the village and get to the heart of the matter. Try and see what it is this pirate ghost ship thing really is and how we can stop it.
All right, let's get as close as we can. See if we can find anything out.
Okay. So the trick here is you're going to have to sneak through the village, not around it, because there isn't really an around. You're in a cove. So hopefully the chaos of the battle and what have you will let you sneak through, but you're going to have to kind of make your way through the middle of the village. Do you want to try to? I mean, you can get as close to the edge of the village, and then you can start kind of planning a route and making stealth rolls and what have you.
Okay. Do you want plus 10 assistance? That would be my second level spell.
So pass without trace. It's for being tracked, right? Not like just a bonus to stealth.
No, a veil of shadows and silence radiates from you, masking you and your companions from detection.
Cool.
For the duration, each creature you choose within 30 feet of you has a plus 10 bonus to dexterity stealth checks and can't be tracked. So
Nice.
It is both.
Cool. Sure.
I mean, I'm asking the party if that's what they want.
I mean, if we want to sneak through, otherwise we could just kind of like help them, and then we'd have people at our backs, like you were saying before. I mean, not the Black Fist, obviously, but something.
I really doubt that this cultist group will have our backs. They seem to be very selfish. So either we battle our way through or we sneak our way through, but they will not help us.
I go with sneak then.
Yeah.
Having a few of these pirates dead would be a good way to determine their...
Well, if you'd all like to sneak through, I can stay back up here and hopefully provide some cover.
Again, with the storm being what it is, like the village is too. You couldn't get an arrow from where you are to even the edge of the village.
Let's stick together.
Okay.
All right.
So what was the plan, Sarah? So you're gonna pass without trace?
Sneaky or savvy?
I mean, we should sneak up and then decide if we're going to stab.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's sneak up, and then if we decide we're going to sneak through, then I'll cast, but I'm going to save it otherwise.
Okay. I have a thing, so I can give you some
Direction.
more visual information. So
Is that the fire?
make sure you zoom this map out because it's a long one. So there's the village in the center right here is the crone's fire. It's guttering and flickering with the storm blowing, but it hasn't gone out. There's sounds of battle all around, and then all the way up at the edge of the map, this is the house that's on fire. Don't go in there. And then there are you can see right now several rowboats at the docks with figures coming off of them. Some small, some man-sized, but from this distance, hard to tell who they are or what anything else about them.
Okay.
Question, Adam.
Yes.
The kid. Where's the kid at?
Yeah, the little girl.
Let me give her a token. I'll see if I can find a good one.
She was with us, right? I think she was.
I feel like
She was in the blind with us.
Actually, you know what? Now that you look around, and you're like, where is she? She's gone. She's run off. She's disappeared into the storm.
Okay.
I mean, her village is being attacked. Not that she liked it that much, but the only people she's really known are under attack. So she's either run to hide or help
Run to
or
help,
something. Yeah.
She has to get her favorite rock in a safe place.
Exactly.
I feel like we made diplomacy rolls to convince her to stay in the blind while we did stuff, because that is a place where she can be safe and unseen.
I think, we did talk to her about that, but
yeah, we had the conversation with her, and I think we had to roll to convince her as well.
I mean,
Well, if she's gone, she's gone. I mean, I'm not.
Yeah, I don't see
I don't
see a roll.
Yeah.
So
And who cares? It's just some stupid kid.
we like the stupid kid.
I like
okay?
that. I don't see a roll. Also, who cares? And
All
that's
right.
it.
Well, if she's gone, she's gone.
So, Saris, cast a thing and let's get on with it.
I would prefer to determine whether we are going to be fighting or sneaking before I cast. So we
Okay,
should
so we should get closer.
we should get closer. Yeah.
All right, let me go first. I'm pretty sneaky. Well, probably not as sneaky as Lane, but sneakier by the second time. All right. So I'm gonna move forward.
Yeah, where do you want to go to?
I have like a 60-foot. Oh, I actually have an 80-foot movement because I'm a monk. So that's 10. Then up.
Well, we would want to not be in
25.
fire. We probably want to go around this way.
45. I was gonna go behind the other building, like over here.
We've
Like,
got
yeah,
more cover if
I
we
can
had
get-
around inside.
The left or the right? What?
The right, I think.
The right.
We've got
Okay.
more and stuff. Yeah, we
All
can
right.
make it all pretty.
So that's 10, and then I can make another right to that building, basically. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sneak, or I'm going to attempt to sneak from here all the way to this corner right here.
Okay, sure.
All right. So do you need me to roll stealth for that?
You're
I
out
feel
in
like we
the.
should-
You're going to be out in the open.
So yes.
I'm going to stop you. I'm going to stop you part of the way. Roll stealth,
Okay.
and I'll see if this is a like you see them and they see you at the same time thing. Oh yeah, totally. So you managed to get here right into sort of the foliage under this tree,
Okay.
and you can see trying to sneak towards the village, a group of pirates. Now you can see one of them, the closest, is a human. He's carrying a light crossbow. He's got a scimitar in his belt, and he's just wearing like dark, like sailor's clothes, high boots,
Okay.
tunic.
So looking back at the others, because I see these guys, right?
Mhm.
And then looking back at the others, can I sort of like hand gesture? Like, there's.
Gosh, how far away are you?
I'll roll performance if I have to.
35. And you want to stay stealthy? No, I don't think they can see you from where you are
Okay.
because of all the atmospheric effects.
I mean, I assume that we're all kind of moving
As one
us
sort of thing? Okay, then yeah, let's. I guess we all stealth check.
Well, if you guys are, I said I was going first, so you're probably like at least 10 feet behind me. You know.
Yeah.
We were waiting for a signal of some kind.
Okay. Signal.
Adam, was that you?
What was that? What
It was,
did you?
it was the storm. Anyway, let me finish describing these guys. So the group, two of the kobolds are dressed in like a disguise of like bones. So they've got a cloak with bones sewed to it that clatter when they move. They're wearing like animal skulls over their own heads. And one of them has a cloak that is like glowing with a blue sort of phosphorescence. And he seems to be holding in his hand like a ball of fire or something. Like it's a blue glowing ball. And as they move up stealthily, they're like looking for someone to attack.
So if I keep my head down, does it look like they're gonna like look directly in the bush I'm hiding in? Or
They'll probably pass by you. But with that 23, there's almost no chance they'll see you where you are. You just had to stop.
All right,
Especially given they have a penalty to their perception check.
So since I don't think I'm going to be able to signal to you guys without alerting these guys too, I'm just going to stop here and wait and see where they go. And if you guys spot them, like the glowy guy or whatever, you might realize where I'm at. But
Okay.
I can't
Well, I
really
think
do anything.
we saw you head off in the direction you head off in. I think that the plan was for you to go there, determine whether it was safe, and then us follow behind, right?
Yeah, well, if you don't hear any loud clattering or fighting, you know, or Zahiri screaming, "Oh God, help!" You know.
Yeah, we didn't hear any of that, so I'm going to just say that my character does Ooh, hello, kobolds. Everyone's moving.
So they start to move towards the center of the village, and we get this moment where the bandit, the one with the crossbow, I think stands right next to you.
Yeah.
Like he almost steps under your tail, and you have to like, pull it under the brush. And he stands right next to you, like scowling and looking around. And we hear a door open on one of the nearby huts, maybe like right here. You guys hear the door smack open, and a villager tries to like run across the field, and then gets just shot down with the crossbow.
Oh shit. Okay.
And then the kobolds all start like laughing, and the one with the orb turns his attention towards the little hut down there, and it looks like he's gonna come over to it and light it on fire.
Are the crones at the fire, or are they?
No, they're nowhere to be seen.
So if this guy's in like the location right next to me, can I do like some Assassin's Creed like kind of?
You want to try to jump out and attack him?
Like I want to like
He's
grapple him and
reloading.
like pull him away while he's reloading.
In a game whose mechanisms were more in Burning Wheel, yes, you could. You could still try it. I mean, I guess like the thing is, what do you want to jump out and grab him and then try to drag him into the bushes and keep him quiet?
I mean,
Sneakily grab.
that was the plan, but
Okay.
yeah,
I mean,
I
we
don't
can make
actually
some-
know. I don't actually know mechanically how I'm
I
gonna
know,
do
right?
that.
Like
Here, let me explain. Let me explain. So you're like behind him and he's vulnerable, so you hold
Advantage.
X and it'll pull him into the thing.
Just hold
Yeah.
X.
no, what'll happen is Zahiri will sneak up behind him, and then right before she's able to kill him, she'll just keep switching her weapons for some reason,
Yeah.
and then he'll turn around and be like, "What?"
No, my ghost run.
Yeah, you could try to sneak up. You can try to sneak up behind him.
I mean, we got officially told the rules don't matter. I'm just, yeah. I mean,
Yeah, officially.
You know.
That's true.
like,
Yeah. So I think you can sneak up behind him, and then we'll make a strength check to grab him and keep him quiet, and then like drag him back into the bushes, and then I'll make a perception check for the kobolds.
okay, so can I have advantage because he doesn't know where I am? Like, he doesn't know somebody's about to.
I think the
bring
fact
him back.
that you're hidden. No, it doesn't give advantage on this. You already have stealth. It's your hiddenness is
Okay.
not the thing. This is like the actual grabbing, and to see if he breaks free for right away. So
All right, so strength check, I guess.
yeah, opposed strength. I'll roll for
My
you.
strength is not so great, but
It'll be.
It's cool. You need to beat
flipping.
a 1.
It's fine.
Just don't get a 1 like I
Yeah,
did.
no.
okay.
That's
Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
okay. So you leap out and grab the guy. He can't get away. You have him grappled. And I'll make a roll for the kobolds to see if they notice you. So normally they would have advantage, but the storm gives them disadvantage, so it's just a flat roll.
Yeah.
And I think the difficulty here. Let's just say it's like it'd be like averagely difficult because you're not really trying to be stealthy anymore.
I mean, I am, but also it's hard to do when you're grabbing a guy.
It's hard to do when you're playing D&D.
How about this? You make a stealth roll with disadvantage, and I'll make a normal perception
All right.
roll, and we'll see.
All right.
Because he's trying to be loud, you got your hand over his mouth. And...
Balls.
Oh no, the
No,
opposite thing
but-
happens. Okay, all right. Let's see. Maybe I flub this. They have a -2.
Roll another 1, Adam.
No. Okay. So this is the order in which things happen. You leap out and grab the guy, and you've got him. You got him held. The kobolds turn their attention to you. They cry out, though whether reinforcements can hear or not, we'll see. And then combat starts.
All right,
Um,
we're combating.
What I'll let you do, because you have the guy like in your grasp, Elf.
Yeah.
Like he starts grappled.
Yeah, okay.
And then whatever the rules are for that.
Sure.
Yeah. So we'll do that. Okay. So everybody, roll your initiative, and we'll see how that goes.
Okay. I know we were trying to avoid this, everyone, but I couldn't help myself. I wanted to Assassin's Creed this guy.
It was a reasonable thing to do. And when you die, I will yell out,
I'll do it for you.
Snake. Snake.
Snake.
Snook.
Actually, no, sorry. It would be Snakey. Snakey.
Oh no, Sineku.
Oh, I didn't have my token selected. Did I roll that again or just
You
add
die
it?
instantly. It's the weirdest thing.
Oh man.
Here, what did you
That's
roll?
a 12.
12.
I got it.
I got you. You're in. Okay. So as is often the case, Graveris, it is your turn.
Yeah.
All right, I have to fix this. I have to solve
Again,
this.
as is often the case.
Okay, how far away am I from?
Man, you hand Zahiri a responsibility, and she immediately throws it down the toilet. Like,
Okay, so I want to move 30 feet and then murder this dude
Okay.
who's being grappled. Like I'm just gonna sneak attack him, I guess.
So where did you moved from here?
Oh wait, no, sorry, that's Zahiri.
yeah.
Yeah, that's a Zahiri.
Okay, is that a reach?
Okay.
Then I think okay, let's.
Okay.
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 So this grappled dude is speed 0, and that's it for grappling. And then let's see, he's grappled, moving, and then, and Zahir can move him around.
Yeah.
The thing.
Okay, and we've got 2 kobolds,
And it's
Three.
3 kobolds.
grappling is weird and silly. Like I feel like it should do
It's a stupid
should do
mechanic.
something.
That doesn't do
So-
anything.
I think purely for your, like, especially for you, but for anybody, I think when you have someone grappled, you can make like an attack with your unarmed weapon on him, right? Like, or any reasonably small.
Any light when you grapple someone, it's any light weapon you can generally use. So if you have like a knife or something and you're grappling someone,
Yeah, but I figure you have advantage on that roll, right?
Oh,
Like you've
yeah.
got him,
Yeah,
and you
yeah.
can just punch him in the head because that's a thing
Yeah.
you do. Okay.
Repeatedly.
Okay, so then I'm just gonna try to stay sneaky
Mm-hmm.
and sneak into this shrubbery.
bush, yeah.
Okay. Make a stealth roll.
Yeah, because I can move over to it. Whoop. And I can only give other people advantage with my fancy special thing. So let's just roll it.
Which special thing?
My domain power is that I can just like endlessly touch people and make them sneakier.
Endlessly touch people.
Endless touching.
I didn't write the rules. Anyways, I get a 21.
Ceaseless discharge. Okay, yeah, let me see if they spot you. Nope, that's the wrong roll. Kobolds don't spot people with their dexterity. Here we go.
They just turn their heads really fast.
No. They're very distracted. You have the storm going on all around you, and you're like a mist in the wind.
And so like Graveris just like pulling the mask over their face, like sneaks into this bush.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, you sneak up, no problem. And so I guess you're moving and taking the hide action for your turn. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So unfortunately, kobolds, they are going to attack Zahiri. So Zahiri.
That's cool. Can I use this guy as a human shield?
Yeah. He counts as half cover. So your armor class escalates to what?
I'm at 14 right now.
So 16. Okay. So
Sweet.
3 slingshots. AC 16. Here we go. 1.
Oh god.
I would like to use my reaction to catch it.
Oh, nice. So your other hand. Oh my god, I hope you catch it and slam it into the guy's head. Okay, sure. So, what is it? I roll damage and then you reduce the damage,
I
right?
reduced my D10 plus my dexterity, I think. I'll check.
All right, so you're looking at 9 damage.
Hang on. I gotta check the rules.
Yeah, it should be in the SRD
Oh,
under the monkey.
Adam?
Moves. Yes.
Are these guys attacking with disadvantage?
No.
Or-
But the storm doesn't affect short range missile attacks.
Okay, it would just be for long range.
Yeah.
That's
Range
fair.
attacks beyond normal range, and they're well within 30 feet.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I should have looked this up before I said I was gonna do it.
It's okay.
I can do this thing, I think.
I'm not entirely sure where I can find the exact.
I've got it here.
Okay.
So key, step of the wind. What is it called? Deflect missiles. Here we go.
Deflect missile.
You roll 1d10 plus your dex modifier plus your monk level. If you reduce the damage to 0, you can catch it if it's small enough to hold in one hand. You've got this guy in one hand. You reach out to grab the missile out of the air, this sling bullet. Go ahead and roll a d10 plus, what, 7? 6? What's your dex modifier?
Well, it's my dex modifier is 2.
Oh, right, and then 3. Yeah.
But then my monk level is 3, so 5 total.
Perfect. D10 plus 5, do it. You need 9 or better. Oh,
12.
yeah.
Hey.
All right, so this kobold just like shrieks, spins his sling around, flings the rock at you, comes hurtling towards your head. You just reach out and grab it, and then if you catch it, you can spend a key point if you want to make a ranged attack with it. Do you want to throw it back at him, or do you want to save
You
your
know
key
what?
point?
I'm just gonna whip it back at the kobold.
Okay, all right. So
That's my last
it counts
key
as a monk weapon, like you're proficient with it. It's a sling. You can throw it up to 20 feet, which is totally back at the guy that shot it at you.
Sweet deal. So what's the damage on this thing?
1d4 plus your
Okay.
dex bonus.
Five damage.
You still have to make the attack. You still have to roll. To see
Oh
the hit.
right, yeah, okay.
So it's going to be your dex bonus, your proficiency bonus, d20. Oh yeah. Okay. Cool. So you fling it back and kill the guy.
Sweet.
Nice.
Big deal.
Wow, he regrets that.
Yeah.
Wow, I feel really epic. I've got this guy grappled. I catch his sling bullet. I throw it back at him. Oh, it's so good.
So good.
That's really cool. So like it's just such a you're being the archetypal monk right now, right? Like grappling with one hand, catching bullets, throwing them back.
I like to think it was her extremely long sleeve that just like scooped it and she just like spun it back like slingshot.
Oh yeah, used your sleeve as a sling.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Wicked. Cool. Yeah. So you dome the kobold and his first the skull helmet cracks and then his actual skull cracks and then he dies.
Beautiful.
I keep imagining this kobold's like that Pokemon that has a skull for a helmet.
Cubone? Yeah.
Cubones. Yep, you're fighting a bunch of nasty Cubones. Okay, so the other two kobolds, they're also slingshotting you. So let's see how that goes. One hit. Oh, they both hit too.
That one almost just crit you again.
Well,
Almost,
I can't do it again because that was more reactions.
So while you're being cool and doing this to the other guy, the other two kobolds hit you with their sling.
Ow, ah!
I'm sorry to turn that into some buffoonery. You take 11 damage.
Oh, brutal.
Oh man.
All right.
All right, Lane, it's your turn. Now, Lane, you have light coming from the far end of the village. The bonfire is going, and
The dark vision lasts for 8 hours. Would it still be within that time?
yeah. You should still
totally.
have your
It's still the same day or same evening or whatever.
you still have your dark vision too. So there you go.
You're welcome.
What would you like
Okay.
to do, Lane?
Yeah, and I can see, I guess, mainly this kobold.
Yeah.
Half this one.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, they would
No,
both be
no
visible
human
for sure.
targets. Except the one being grappled currently.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, and you're like within 60 feet if you move up from outside, from around the house, right? Like if you're here, you can see either with dark vision anyway.
Yeah, I'll just take a step. Like I hear commotion. I'll move slightly around the corner and I will take a shot at young kobold.
Okay. Sure. I'm gonna mark him. This kobold here is the kobold with the like fire spheres.
Perfect.
Oh yeah, he's a good one to murder.
Oh yeah, murder
And,
away.
he's not aware of my existence, so am I rolling this with advantage?
You're not hidden. You didn't take the hide action, so yeah. He can see you. He's got line of sight to you.
I mean, I'll hide. I'll sneak around the corner to view him.
Okay.
I can do it. as a
Right, that's
bonus.
right. So do it as a bonus action first, then do it. Yep. Okay. Go ahead and make that roll. I'll see if he can see you. Ooh. All right. He's got disadvantage on the perception check, so. Yeah. Even with a 9, you're still stealthy enough to evade this kobold. He's very distracted by all the chaos that's going on up here.
Gosh, what's their armor class like? Have advantage. Yeah, I'm gonna make a power attack.
Okay. All right. So minus 5 to hit, plus 10 damage. Okay. So that's what, an 11 to hit?
No, 16.
Oh,
I'm
you
gonna use
you've
advantage.
already added in. It takes away the.
Yes. Yeah. I've already
Oh,
done it.
cool! Look at you with your macros. Oh, then yeah, you definitely hit. Yep.
Okay. I'll deal 15 plus another 5 sneak damage for 20 damage.
Super dead.
Super
You mega killed him. He died 4 times.
Damn.
Oh, I wasn't sure if he was tougher because he had like the magic stuff. I was wondering if it was like a magic cape.
I believe these kobolds are minions.
So the kobold, he's turned all his attention on Zahiri. He flings a stone. You fire your arrow at him. It goes right through him and into the ground behind him. He staggers back. He falls down and he drops whatever he was holding. And there's a sudden flash of blue light, and his arm and upper body are instantly like consumed by fire. It burns out quite quickly.
Damn.
But
Little kobold.
as the fire spreads, he's got a couple more like vials of whatever he was holding. Those explode too. So there's the sounds of shattering glass and these bursts of blue fire from.
Wow.
Fun times.
Look at him go!
Nice.
All right, yeah, immersive. So, so Lane, that's you. Zahiri, what do you want to do? Or Saris, whichever one you want to go first.
You go ahead. You got a guy in your hands.
You've had a turn, haven't you? I feel like.
No?
No, you're both on the same initiative.
This is you just like preceded everyone because
Oh,
you
that's
got
true.
there
Yeah.
and started the whole
You know what? Take yours first, and then we'll see who we've got left after that.
Okay. Then I am going to. How far can I go? Not that far. Okay. Everyone's so far away. All right. I'm gonna get up in there as I can get. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7. I think that's as in there as I can get.
You can move
Unfortunately. I mean, I could, yeah, but then I can't take an action.
That's true. Yep.
I kind of wanted to try and heal your butt, but I can't get you and heal your butt.
That's
so
okay.
I'm just gonna be really ineffective and stand here out in the open and be like, I can't run any faster.
If you're not going to do anything else, you could
To
move
take
more.
Or you can move again, or you can take the dodge action if you're afraid.
I'm
of
gonna
getting
take the
shot
dodge action
at. Okay. Remind me if I attack you.
if I attack you. Okay.
Okay. Zahiri.
All right, so I'll go. I'm just gonna punch this guy that I'm holding. Like I'm just gonna grappling him. I'm just gonna knee him in the back. I'm just gonna kick him in the back of the knee and give him a little bit of the old headbutt maneuver.
Drag him into the bush and just beat the crap out of him.
Grab his
Yeah,
cutlassing arm and just start punching himself in the face. With the
I am. I'm gonna
yourself.
move him back 10 feet because I can do that. I think.
Yeah.
Into this bush, and just beat the shit out of him.
Oh, that's so good. Oh my god, I love it.
Hang on.
All right, so Zahiri drags her new boyfriend into the bushes and then just punches the shit out of him.
There we go.
my
20. How does that do?
Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Yeah, go ahead and deal your damage.
So that's 6 total damage. With the foot to the back of the knee and then a headbutt.
Yeah. So we just hear pained shouting coming from this bush, and the bush is jostling around.
Oh my god. Yes.
All right. The bandit's gonna go. He's gonna try to break away.
Opposed strength.
I think that's how it works. Let me
It'll be athletics.
thank Christ for the fucking grapple thing. All right. Let's see. Condition ends if the grappler is incapacitated. Ends if the effect removes it. Grappling effect. I love that it's in 2 separate places. Use his
I'm
action to
sorry.
escape. No, it's okay. It's not your fault. It's Mike Merle's fault.
It's an athletics or acrobatics to escape, whichever of his is higher against an opposed athletics check.
Okay. Well, let's do it. So you make an athletics check, Elf, and I'll make one for him.
There you go.
He has no skills, so let's see if he can break free.
He has no skills.
I want to break free.
Oh, just
No.
barely, but no. So he's like, get off me!
Nope. You're
Yeah,
not going anywhere.
Come here, you! I actually think we see him burst out of he slips away from you for a second. We see him burst out of the bushes, and he looks around, and then your tail snaps out of the bushes, wraps around his neck, and yanks him back in.
Oh, best fight ever.
All right, so he gets yanked back into the bushes. Graveris, it's your turn. What do you want to do?
Murder a kobold.
Oh.
So I'm gonna sneak attack this kobold with my short bow.
The only not dead one.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Do it. And you're hidden, so you have advantage, and you're within short
I get an
range.
18,
Okay, yeah, that hits.
and I do 10 damage.
That kobold is also dead.
Damn.
So just like an arrow appears in his neck.
Pretty much, yeah. Now you're out of stealth again because you've fired. Let me eliminate this kobold for you. So you fire this arrow. The kobold drops to the ground, and now that is when.
You can restart. Oh, wait, you don't have cunning action.
Let's see.
Yeah, I'm not level 2 rogue yet.
Not
so
yet.
I can't immediately re-stealth.
This is when the kobolds on this side appear. So there's some more kobolds that come from the other side. They come from over here. You can see them on the edge. And they see the fight going on, and they're going to move up, and they're going to make some attacks on y'all over here.
It's very dark over there.
Yeah, I can't see the tokens, but I guess that's ambiance.
Now I can.
Yeah, they're approaching. Let's see.
All that ambiance is ruining my line of sight.
Great if I just chose to turn undead, and instead of it working, it just made the kobold's bone-covered clothing fall off.
No, that's a different power. That's turn dead. It doesn't work on the undead, only the dead that are already laying there. Okay, so I think they're going to fire, let's say, two of them, one each at either of you, and then I'll roll randomly to see who the third one is. So
Okay.
we'll flip a proverbial coin. On a 1, it's Graveris.
Do I get partial cover for being in a bush?
You're adjacent.
Well, it doesn't matter.
You're adjacent to
'cause
the
it's
bush.
I was all up in this bush.
Yeah, I'll give you +2 to your AC. So let's do
Well,
that
I'm
attack.
dodging currently. I'm like, remember, I'm dodging.
I fully remember. All right, so an attack against AC 18 on Graveris.
Mm-hmm.
Let's take a look.
That's great.
Nope, miss. So if it wasn't for that bush,
Yeah.
yeah, you
Thank
would have
goodness for
taken
the
that
bush.
hit. And then 2 attacks on Saris. Oh, actually, you know what? One of them's gonna attack Saris. The other one has another plan. I'll get to that in a second. So this is the attack on Saris. Even with disadvantage, I get an 18.
And I dodge. Can I do that?
That was what the dodge was. I had disadvantage.
That was the dodge.
Yeah.
Oh,
I just
okay,
rolled real
dodge.
good.
Okay, I'm still learning stuff.
It's okay. So what the dodge action does is it means anyone who attacks you until your next turn gets disadvantage.
Okay.
You take 4 damage.
I will take 4 damage.
And then the kobold, this guy, produces from his little kobold cloak a fiery flask.
Of course he does.
So he's gonna throw that flask, and we'll see what happens.
No,
So,
my bush.
Not the bush.
ranged attack against target creature or object. So he's got a +4 to hit, and I think in this case, yeah, the cover isn't gonna really help you. Okay, doesn't matter. So he misses. So he does hit. He just hits the bush, and he ignites a square. Can you roll a d8 for me? Let's see which square it is. It's not the square you're on, but it'll be one of the squares near you.
A 2.
A 2. Okay, so he throws a little too hard and it lands. Yeah, right there. So the front of the bush is on fire. Let me get a little fire for you here.
Yeah, it would actually be really good for this kind of thing where, like, if it just hits the wrong branch or whatever, it would explode, and then, like, all the fire would catch on the leaves and stuff.
Yeah, exactly. That's totally what
alchemical
happens.
liquid stuff.
Okay, so that's there, and it's going to give off light. Like a torch. There you go. Cool. All right, so the bushes next to you catch flame, and the kobold curses his bad luck. Lane, it's your turn. What do you want to do?
They've got a line of sight to me because I'm not currently hidden. Well, actually, they can't see me around the house. They don't know I'm here. I think I'm going to move forward a little bit stealthily again
Okay.
up to the corner so that I can take a shot round.
So you're gonna try to, is it bonus action hide again?
Yes.
Okay, you can't shoot from where you're standing. I mean, not. Oh, you can shoot that one. Not. Yeah, I thought you were targeting that guy. Yeah, these two you can see, but again, you're shooting through the bush, so they're gonna have cover. But that's fine. You're an excellent marksman.
Yeah.
Okay, so make your hide action. Yep, fantastic.
Yep.
All right, let me give you a little ninja icon. There you go, and go ahead and make an attack.
He's
Dang.
fucking
Oh shit! Yeah.
good.
So dead.
Goodbye, Kobold.
Incredible
Oh,
deadness.
I've not upped my sneak attack damage. It should be 4d6 now. So let's just kill him a bit more.
Sure,
Just
just keep doing it.
Oh,
Just
some more.
cool. 24.
Wow.
You killed him 5 times.
Oh god,
Pretty good.
you guys are
Yeah,
so
that-
OP.
You know your raid leader is going to have a talk with you about doing too much damage. You need to choose better abilities. All right, killed. Do you want to finish your move or you want to stay where you are?
I'm gonna move. Yeah, I'm gonna move back around the corner.
Okay, cool. All right, and you're not hidden anymore. They saw you run back around the corner. Okay, Zahiri doing the bush tango.
Yeah, I just have this guy in the bush, and I'm just gonna keep punching him, like just trying to put him
Just
down. Like,
beating it
no,
left
stop
and right.
squirming. It'd be really helpful to me if you just fell over right now.
Okay, go ahead and make your attacks. Okay, that's 2 more hits.
Kill him.
7. Yeah, he's dead. The first punch, his head like snaps to the side, and he kind of like, you can feel him going a little limp. The second punch, you hear his neck snap, and he just like goes totally limp in your arms. Yeah, he just died in your arms tonight.
Oh god.
It must have been something he
Just
said.
drop him right there.
It must have been.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
that was muted for that whole time.
We saw you. The pantomiming was good.
Yeah, I just drop him.
That's everyone else's experience because of the howling winds of the storm. We just see this.
Yeah, we don't hear anything.
You just see the bush rustling a little bit, and then like Zahiri emerges like.
Beautiful. Do you emerge?
Yeah, I mean you can still move and stuff.
You're muted again.
Yeah. How do you want to
Okay,
finish
so
your turn?
I can move from here. I have 40 foot of movement to here.
Yeah, you can't go straight through that bush though.
Oh, okay.
It's on fire.
It's on
Okay.
fire and it's a bush.
All right, the bush.
It's difficult.
The bush,
It's difficult
the
terrain
bush
if you
is
want to
on
slog
fire.
through.
All right, so that's 25, and then 15. It's still 40, so
Yep.
I can still do it that way.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna bolt out of the bush over
Um,
towards this kobold.
Hold on,
and-
sorry, I don't want to nitpick, but I gotta double check because the bush, each square is difficult terrain, right? So
Oh,
the
okay.
first square is actually 10,
Oh.
so you
All
can
right.
be like, yeah, almost.
Oh
there.
yeah, so I'm like 5 feet away.
Yeah.
So I'll actually just bring myself out behind this cover then, like that.
Okay, sounds good. Okay.
Cool, we did it.
Cool. Saris, what do you want to do?
I'm going to move up to Elf and be like, you killed that guy, but you're really hurt. Let me touch your shoulder and heal you for a second. That's what I'm going
Aw, thanks, Saris.
Okay.
to cast level 1 for 7.
Sweet.
All right.
There you go, back in the fray. Like it's the baseball like ass.
Right, just tap her butt. Good hustle.
We're gonna have a talk after this combat about
Ooh, I didn't know you felt that way.
No, not really.
Listen, remember, we're talking about the person who once shook someone's hand and then smelled their hand excitedly. So we know Saris has some boundaries issues. It's fine.
Especially as a wolf.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As long as she's keeping her hands away from the horns and the tail, we're good.
Okay.
Definitely only shoulder touched there. The second part was all metaphor.
Okay.
All right. So you got your cure wounds in. Excellent. Good. Okay. So let me see here. Just gonna make a roll.
Just random roll for no
Just
reason.
rolling for no reason at all. Oh shit. Okay. And then I'm gonna do a thing.
I'm not a huge fan of the GM saying, "Oh shit."
Right? Right? It's so lovely and I'm just really happy about the shit that's gonna go down.
Okay, Gravaris, it's your turn.
Okay, so just now there was a bandit-looking fella, like over here somewhere.
Yeah,
Where'd that go?
I don't know. You don't know. He vanished.
Okay, yeah, it's like that.
Do you want to take an action to look for him?
It cost me my action?
Yeah, you got to like stop and look around.
Man, F this game.
That's what passive perception is there to protect you. In this case, your passive perception is insufficient. You cannot passively observe him. If you like to attempt to actively find where that guy went.
And then I'd be making a roll with disadvantage anyways,
Yeah,
right?
exactly. Oh, it turns out I can use stealth too, assholes.
Well,
Wow. I feel some like lingering feelings of, I don't know.
are you mad at him?
stealthiness.
Yeah, I am, actually.
I'm losing my vocabulary second by second.
Some resentment there.
That's the word. Yes.
That's
Okay,
the
so
one.
I'm gonna move over to this kobold.
You can't stand in that bush. It's a bush. You can't just like run into it.
Okay,
So
can I
here
stand
he ran
here?
into a bush.
Yeah, Ziri dragged the guy into the bush. That's different. This is just like
Is this
running
an
over
acceptable
that bush.
place to stand?
Yes, that's fine.
Okay.
Basically, any of these little terrain features, consider them like difficult terrain. They cost twice as much to run into or out of. So yes, if you have the movement squares, you can stand in that area, but entering one of those costs you the extra 5 feet.
Actually, I'm sorry. I've reconsidered my position.
Okay.
So I remembered that I have an ability that is very awesome and I need to use. So I'm going to invoke duplicity.
Okay.
As an action, I create a perfect illusion of myself that lasts for 1 minute or until I lose concentration.
Okay.
It appears in an unoccupied space that I can see within 30 feet of me. And as a bonus action, I can make it like move around. And
Okay. I'm just gonna make fake Gravaris for you.
can we mark it so that I
Yes.
know?
Yeah,
Fake.
I'm about
Good
to.
old fake Varus.
Yeah. Let's see. What can I'm gonna give it an aura. I'll give it an aura of fakeness.
That one's not real.
Because you just reduced my hit points to 0.
Oh, did I? I'm sorry. You died. And your AC is 16, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just because I made an exact copy of you. Okay, there you go. Bloop.
Okay, so anywhere within 30 feet.
Mhm.
So it's going to appear. I'll make it appear. It like appears at the edge of this bush, and then is like mid-run, and then it's going to move 30 feet. So yeah, it moves.
So what does that look like? We haven't seen you. I was gonna say we haven't seen you be duplicitous before, but that's not
That's not true.
that's not true at all.
Well, it doesn't look like anything's the matter. It looks like me running out of this bush.
Right.
Or we still see you not running out of the bush.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
so
it's just
does
really confusing.
so do these kobolds, but also they see you. Yeah, the other one run over there. So
Yeah, and then yeah, I guess that's my turn. So it's like not clear which one is real. I think it like emerges from me. So anyone who's watching me, it's just like there's another me that just like shoots out.
That's awesome.
cool.
Oh no, it's totally it starts from the half that you're masked on, and
Yeah.
it like splits out that way, and it's slightly
Totally.
dark. It's the bit covered by the mask.
Oh, that's so cool. I love it. Okay, cool.
And
Yeah.
it's like a brief like shell game where like me and it are like ambiguously like mixed up, and then one shoots out.
Oh, that's super cool. Yeah. All right. So the kobolds are at least a little confused. And do you want to move? Is there anything else you want to do during your turn? Because that takes that takes an action, right?
Takes my action and my bonus action.
Okay.
So I can
We still move.
move.
Yeah.
And I think so. Like I think I'll move further into the bush.
Just like crawl into the bush. Okay.
The burning bush.
Okay. Sure.
Yeah, towards the like non on fire end of it.
So the fire is going to spread. You know that's there you go. That should be safe.
Yeah. And then at some point during my movement through the bush, I like split into two, and this other one runs out.
Cool. Two of them come out. I see. Okay. All right. Cool. So on the kobold's turn, we'll use their turn to mark the fire. So the fire spreads, and then you see some more kobolds approaching from this direction.
You know what I really like? Killing kobolds.
Yeah,
Is that your
just
favorite?
dead kobolds everywhere.
I don't care what my chat says.
The worst.
Okay.
I should pick up a level in Ranger and just take like favorite enemy kobolds. It's legit.
Just take the swarm killing thing and just like murder like hundreds of them.
You should just take a level in everything. Always be level like 2.
I went back and I watched
Alright.
this character creation, and we literally talked about Dave taking multi-class everything in the first session. It was good.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I'm a fighter, rogue, bard, mage, sorcerer,
Level 1.
Okay.
paladin.
So how many living kobolds do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4. I've got 5, and none of them are in melee range. So, does anything happen if your like mirror image gets hit? True.
No.
No. Okay. All right. So he's just gonna. I'm not even gonna bother rolling. He like flings a sling bullet at it. Are there rules for how like what to roll to see if they figure out that it's not real?
No.
Okay. Of course.
It's perfect. That's the thing about it. It's exactly the same.
So-
Yeah, it is a perfect illusion.
Right. So
So he might be like, "Oh, I hit it," or "Oh, I missed."
I guess
It's
the
like-
thing is, yeah. So he would fling a sling bullet at it. It might like get hit in the head and be like, "Ow! Ah, you hit me."
Yeah, it's like it looks
Okay.
like it gets hit.
All
Yeah.
right. Okay. So
That's so weird. I'm gonna have to check that out. That's crazy.
okay.
Sanity. You're weird.
So
Detect magic or choose
Okay.
or nothing.
these two will attack you. And you've got cover. So let's see. Nope. And also no. Okay. And then these guys. God, I gotta get them into melee range because they have pack tactics, but I can't use it.
Well, standing still is a bad way to get them into melee range, Adam.
I know. I forgot about that when I rolled these already. So they already did their thing. I guess I will move them. So now they're all up in your shit. And then this one hasn't moved yet, so he can move and I can get that pack tactics on you. So advantage on this one. No cover because it's a melee.
Yep.
So that one hits for 6.
Cool.
And then this one is the only one that hasn't acted yet, and he's in missile, so he's going to shoot at Zahiri. And I get a 20.
I immediately hellish rebuke him.
Okay, what does that do?
3d10 fire damage, and half if they succeed in saving.
Nice. Okay.
Because I'm a
this what-
tiefling.
All right. Yeah. So what kind of save is it?
I think it's Constitution. Oh my god, I just looked up hellish rebuke. How do I not know this?
I got it here.
Constitution. But I don't know.
So you take the damage.
I take the damage,
you take
but
six.
then
You take
he
6
gets-
damage, and then suddenly he is momentarily surrounded by hellish flames. It's a dexterity saving throw.
Okay, it's dexterity. 3d10, 11 damage.
Okay. Even if he saves, I think he's fried. Yeah, he's toast.
So sling bolt hits me, or bullet hits me, and I turn and just point at him like I'm gonna run towards him, and he just bursts into flames. And I look as surprised as everyone else that this happens. Like,
Awesome.
Looks could kill. Well, they just did. So
Lane, it is your turn.
I'm gonna do the old 1-2 stealth shoot. Bleep bloop.
Okay. Who are you shooting at?
Probably this one that's closest to Cravaris.
Okay, so he's got cover from the burning tree.
Okay, that's
But-
a shame for him that I don't care about that.
That's right.
I'll
Sharpshooter.
stealth first. That's probably fine.
It's definitely fine. Yeah.
And then I will longbow him directly in the face and kill him.
You sure will. All right.
Oh wait, I'm not a level 3 rogue yet. That's why I didn't change the thing.
Ah, yes. Okay. All right. So that kobold eats arrow and has death for dessert. He is dead. And then you want to move back.
Yay!
Nice.
I'm
Zahiri.
like about to stab that kobold, and he just gets arrowed. And I'm like, oh, I guess I'll fight this other kobold.
Well, that's the thing about fighting in a fight
There's-
with archers too. Is that like it's not like a gun where you hear it go off or whatever. It's just like the sound of the loudest thing is the sound of the arrow going through the guy's skull.
Yeah.
Terrifying.
Okay, so there's a kobold right next to me, so I'm just gonna like give him the old 1-2.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's see here.
You move here, you can hit both
yeah.
of them.
Well, no, because I missed the first one. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
So,
You did.
Great.
6
Second one kills him. Though.
damage.
Yeah.
So
Toast.
I recalibrate for how short he is, and then the second one goes right into his chin.
Okay. Cool.
Cool.
Yeah. You smash his little skull helmet, and down he goes. Saris, it's your turn.
I have a question. Is this fire like going to spread like a lot?
It'll cover that whole bush. Yeah.
But it's probably just gonna stay in the bush.
Yeah. I mean, it's not going to spread into the open air.
It's not gonna destroy the rest of the village if we let this keep going.
No. I mean, it might jump to this other tree, but it's wet, right? Like this is just the
Oh, right,
alchemical
there's
stuff that got splashed around that's burning.
Okay, then I'm not gonna worry about it if it's just gonna like be contained to a bush and not burn the entire village down and it's raining and stuff. I'm not worried.
Oh, God.
For that effect, it really helps.
I'm glad.
Yeah, I'm gonna move toward. I'm gonna go Zahiri and go up over here probably. Yeah.
Yep.
Hey Zahiri, what's up? And try to.
I just lit a kobold on fire.
And I'm gonna shillelagh with my bonus action and smack him with it. I'm gonna smack him with
Okay,
a
so move, cast Shillelagh, and then use your Shillelagh upon him. Okay?
Yes,
Cool.
I shall do that. Does it hit?
It does, yeah.
Yay!
You
For 9.
Shillelagh him to death.
I hit him right in the back of the skull, and he just.
Bonk. Yeah, that is one dead kobold. All right, cool. So, let's see here.
No more back tactics for you.
Okay. There we go. All right, so that question you were asking me earlier about where that guy was, he's over here.
Great.
He's hiding in this bush, but he's hidden, so I get to make an attack with advantage. He's going to shoot his crossbow at Graveris. So let's do that. Light crossbow from the bandit. Ooh, a crit.
On whom?
It's on Graveris. So you take 12 damage, Graveris.
Great.
Okay. Yeah, so you see him. He like comes around the side of that house, pops out of the bushes, and fires a crossbow bolt. And you're busy killing kobolds, and yeah, you don't notice him until he's already fired, and then you have a crossbow quarrel in you.
Great.
So he's done. It's your turn. You both have cover against each other because you've got the bushes you're sort of standing in, and he's got the bushes he's hiding behind.
Okay, so first things first. My illusion is going to engage this kobold in deadly combat.
Deadly illusion-based combat.
Wait, so can your illusion do damage?
No.
No.
No, but it can, I mean, I guess that would be the trigger, right? Is that if it rolls to attack and it hits and it doesn't do anything, then I would give them a wisdom save to be like, wait a second, this thing isn't real. Fuck this thing.
Actually, wait a second. Sorry, so if I shoot at this crossbow guy,
Yes.
he would have cover and like a bunch of other.
He would have a bonus to his armor class, yeah.
Okay.
+2.
What if I shot at him from here?
From
where my illusion is.
Yeah, still cover, because you're shooting through the bush, either way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can. Okay, what about from like here?
Yeah, as long as the line of sight intersects a bush, like the only place he doesn't really have cover from is like here or over here.
Okay. Yeah. So then the illusion is going to go engage this dude, and I'll just try to like blast him despite his cover.
Okay.
With my guiding bolt.
Nice.
Give me the old finger bullets.
Yep. Steal his
Trying to,
life.
like, think of the odds here. I don't want to waste it.
Suck his soul out.
That's true. It
through
is
his
kind
mouth.
of a.
And if it misses, it doesn't get its advantage effect, right? On a hit, target takes blah, blah, blah. Yeah, so.
Is guiding bolt on the next person?
Yeah, it's the next attack against him if I hit.
Because I'll probably attack him, and I'll probably attack him with stealth anyway.
Yeah, so instead I'm going to do the cool thing, which is run over here and sword this kobold. But
God.
like fighting me and my illusion at the same time. So
Right.
it's-
So the kobold sees the illusion, like lunge towards him with the sword, and gets his dagger out to fight back, and then suddenly the same person comes running out of the bush, like covered in kobold blood, to attack him. He's just like,
Yeah, and like me and my, like in an extended fight, it would be like me and my illusions like passing through each other and like.
I mean, I feel like he wouldn't even notice at first. He's just like, this guy is everywhere, and then he's like, wait, Yep.
So I get to
Oh my
make.
God, you can totally do that thing that Dr. Manhattan does in in Watchmen.
I make a short sword attack with advantage.
Okay.
So I get a 13. to hit.
Yeah, you hit him just barely, and you get your
All right,
sneak
I do
attack
5
damage. You get sneak attack, right? Because your thing triggers.
No, it just gives me advantage, and according to someone else on the internet, it does not let me sneak attack.
But don't you get sneak attack whenever you
On
have advantage?
Yeah.
See, this would be my thought on
Forget
it.
you, internet. I'm gonna make.
Yeah.
Let me look at the thing. What's the name of the ability?
It's called Invoke Duplicity. I can read it out for you. Additionally, when both you and your illusion are within 5 feet of a creature that can see the illusion, you have advantage on attack rolls against that creature, given how distracting the illusion is to the target.
Sure. So you have advantage. It just straight up says you have advantage. Let's take a look
Yeah.
at sneak attack, shall we? Sneak attack says
Advantage.
once per turn you can deal an extra d6 to one creature you hit with an attack if you have advantage on the attack roll.
There you go.
Period. End of story. Yeah, it's
Takes
totally
11
sneak attack.
damage.
All right, he's toast. I mean, even without it, you would have killed him. But
But yeah, it's basically like he goes to block the like attack from the illusion, and then just my sword comes through him from behind and just like poke out the front of his chest.
awesome. Yeah, and he dies confused and alone, much like he lived.
Oh, don't make me feel things for the kobold.
All right, so the last of the kobolds now get to go.
Wait, there's one more?
There's like 3 more.
Oh.
Okay, so they come around from this side of the building, and they come running towards Zahiri.
There's so much mapped here.
Okay, so
kinda
Zahiri,
love it.
the first one that gets to you, like leaps up, screaming at you, trying to stab you with his dagger.
Okay.
Yeah, so Greenview just asked in chat, would that mean someone can use inspiration on an attack roll to give themselves a sneak attack whenever they wanted, in theory? Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so he's gonna run an attack, and he doesn't have any allies, so he doesn't get the pack tactics, but his 2 friends will. Here comes the dagger. Survey says total miss.
Rip.
And then the other 2 fire their slings at you.
Can I reaction to catch one?
If it hits, right? You don't have to do it
Yeah.
before I roll. So.
Oh wait, did I hellish rebuke for my reaction this
Oh
turn?
yeah, you did.
Yeah, I did.
All right, so 1 hit and 2 hits. Okay.
Oh,
Sling number 1 gives you 4.
this could put me down.
Sling 2 does 5.
9. Okay, I'm
You're still up, yeah. You've been hit with 4 like fist-sized rocks in this
Damn.
fight. That would hurt so bad.
Ow.
All right, so you're getting pummeled with sling shot.
Stop!
Little ankle biter like trying to climb up you and stab you to death. Lane, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna do that thing that I do every round.
Same thing.
Walk
As
around the corner.
You can use the clamps on him.
Give him a clamp.
Give him the clamps, Lane.
Right.
All right, so who's your target?
Crossbowman?
That's his name, actually.
Badass
His last name is Bowman.
Crossbowman.
Yeah, he's related to Long Bowman and Short Bowman. Okay.
And I'm going to shoot him.
All right. So he's got 3/4 cover because you're firing through like his cover and your own, but you don't care.
Okay. No, straight up.
So there's this moment where you like line up the shot and we see all of these like big like deciduous leaves kind of like blowing in your vision, and like sometimes you can see them and sometimes you can't, and then they all go slow, and there's this moment where like there's a nice clear line through all the branches, and you just like let go, the arrow just soars right through, you thread the needle right into the dude and deal him 6 damage.
Oh, only 7.
7 damage? Okay. All right. So yeah, the arrow, like perfect shot, hits him in the chest. He grabs it and like staggers back. And because you fall back again, he like looks around, no idea where that came from. Nice work.
What just happened?
Yeah, Missile Command over here is doing his job is what happened. Cool. Well, let's see what Zahiri does. Zahiri, you've got a kobold trying to murder you.
I kick it in the face.
Hell yeah, you do.
As is the appropriate response for kobolds.
Traditional.
Hang on. Let's see if there's anything else I can do. Nope, that's it.
Man, the Bowman family just continues to grow. Recurve Bowman, compound.
Does it 12
Compound
hit
Bowman.
him?
Yeah, it does. If you're fighting a kobold, these guys, no problem.
So 3 damage,
Okay.
and then I guess I take another attack. For 3 damage.
All right. So the first one doesn't kill him. First one like sends him reeling. The next attack is what kills him.
I give him the good old jump bicycle kick to the chin. You know, like
Nice.
that's the plan.
Cool.
And then I can still move, so I'm gonna move just behind this shrub here and
Okay.
into the shrubbery.
Oh yeah, that the garbage fire continues to grow.
Yeah, there you go.
So this whole
So
bush is on fire now.
on my turn, like I look from Zahiri to Gravaris to Zahiri again because they're both like bleeding and stuff, and I'm like, oh shit, no. But Gravaris is got dead people around him, and Zahiri is closer to the only enemies I can see. So I'm gonna move over to her.
Don't worry, Sarah. I have strength in numbers.
Okay, I'm confused, but it looks
I
fine.
have twice as much hit points as it looks like I have.
Yeah.
Why can't I like not move? Okay, I can't turn myself, but it's fine. I'm still gonna touch you. And
I love. Can we look at your mini for a second? It's got like a perfect touching hand.
Yeah.
yes,
I'm touching you. I'm touching you.
I'm touching you. Okay, so I touch you for 11 healing.
Yes.
Like
Thank you.
I'm just like, don't be hurt, please, and heal your butt.
Keeping me in the fight.
Nice.
Using all of my spells to heal just you.
Hey, I blew a guy up with fire and also threw a bullet at a guy. I think I'm doing okay.
Okay, so their bandit sniper guy. Let's see if he has a shot on Saris. You've got partial cover from there. Let's see if you can run to better cover from here. Yeah, okay. So he's gonna run to cover in this bush.
Other bush.
And then he's gonna fire at you.
Yep.
And this one you don't have cover because he's not shooting like really through it. He can shoot past it to you. So,
Get hurt.
bandit crossbow, here comes. Nope, you got a 5. All right, so he fires. The wind catches the coral and just throws it off course. He's done. Gravaris, it's your turn.
All right, time for revenge against Mr. Bowman here.
Okay.
So, as a bonus action, I move this up,
Okay.
and it does the whole thing where like it's running straight at him and gets all up in his face and like goes to take a swing and then just passes through him.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm here stabbing him.
All right.
For 16,
That is sufficient to hit. Yes.
and I do
Snook attack for
12
12.
damage.
Okay. He dies.
Yay!
So in your immediate vicinity, you look around. There's just these last 2 kobolds to deal with before the fight ends. So let's see what they do. I think they're gonna run over here. They're gonna attack. Okay, so those 2 run over, and they are going to attack Zahiri. So Zahiri, the first kobold, makes a swing with his dagger. And with advantage, he hits. And the second one, pack tactics, same deal. Okay, so 2 hits. Good thing you got that heal. You take 6 and 4.
Ow.
So yeah, you have the heat of this like blue flame, like burning bush next to you. You hear the shrieks of these last 2, the kobold pair, as they scamper towards you. Sometimes on 2 legs, sometimes like running on their hands and feet, and then they throw themselves at you, snarling and lashing with their daggers.
I was really hoping they were going to throw a sling so I could just throw it back at them again.
They learn slowly, but they're learning.
They learned.
Lane, it's your turn. What would you like to do?
I'd like to unmute myself first. I'm going to hide. Then I'm going to shoot a kobold.
Okay. Okay, so with a 12, let me see. Their passive perception is 8. So yeah, you're still hidden from them.
Cool.
I love how shitty kobolds are. They make my day every time.
Mm-hmm. They're my favorite D&D monster.
Oh, me too.
Ooh, it looks like you miss.
Oof.
You missed the kobold.
Uncharacteristic miss.
Yeah.
Sure is.
All right. Sorry, yeah,
no.
you have your bonus action. What do you want to do?
I'm just going to go back around the corner.
Okay. Awesome.
Just hides in shame.
Zahiri, it's your turn. What do you want to do?
I punch a kobold.
Yeah,
The one directly.
Get him.
The one directly above me, right in the head. I'm gonna give it the I don't know what move. I'm gonna hit it with a critical. That's what I'm gonna do.
Critical.
Yeah, you are.
I'm gonna
Right.
break its teeth open.
Roll damage.
That's the
Wow,
plan.
not even out. Open. You're gonna explode
Yeah.
his teeth. He's dead. His teeth all
Yeah.
explode.
I give him a nice like left hook across the jaw and down he goes.
I imagine the way Zahiri is fighting in this to be like kind of like a Zack Snyder fight scene where there's like fast stuff happening, and then every time you're gonna hit someone, it's like you hit him, his teeth blow out.
Exactly. And then I'm gonna use my other attack to attack the other kobold.
Okay.
Kick him in the face.
Which I can totally do. And I'll give him a little bit of that nonsense as well.
Also, all of Zahiri's fight scenes are clearly directed by Jackie Chan.
Yeah.
Clearly.
And then for this fellow, what I'm gonna do is that right hook turns into like the sleeve flowing across that guy's face as I spin, and then from under the sleeve, the other fist comes like, right in the jaw.
Ah, yes, the secret sleeve punch.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you throw the sleeve up in his
secret
face.
sleeve hiding punch technique.
Yeah, and he's like, "Oh, what's up with this sleeve on my face?" And then suddenly the sleeve becomes a fist, and his whole life collapses in on itself.
All right.
So so with felling that kobold, a sudden kind of quiet. All you can hear now is the wind carrying the sounds of the other villagers like fighting in other places, and we get a shot sort of straight down to the docks where we can see one of the little pirate boats like clattering against the shore, and then the camera pans up, and in the fog and the mist we can see the pirate vessel out in the bay. And let's take our first break here, and when we get back, you can decide whether it's time to take this fight to the pirates or if you want to stay here on dry land. Stick around, we got lots more Roll20 presents D&D Adventurers League when we get back. See everybody real soon.